In modern warfare, skies are battlegrounds. Missiles, drones, and aircraft dominate conflicts, and defense against them is no longer optional. It's essential. Among the most famous air defense systems in the world stands a name recognized across continents: the Patriot missile system, officially designated MIM-104. Praised, criticized, feared, and relied upon, the Patriot has become both a symbol of American air defense and a central piece of many nations' security strategies. From the deserts of the Gulf War to the battlefields of Ukraine, the Patriot has been tested time and time again. But what makes this missile system so enduring? How does it work? And why, after more than 4 decades, is it still evolving? This is the story of the Patriot missile defense system: its origins, its battles, its controversies, and its future. The Patriot story begins during the Cold War in the late 1960s and early 1970s. At that time, the United States was already fielding systems like the Nike Hercules and the Hawk surface-to-air missile. But new threats were emerging: faster aircraft, maneuvering warheads, and the terrifying possibility of ballistic missiles raining down on cities and bases. In 1969, the U.S. Army awarded Raytheon the contract for a new missile defense program, then called SAM-D. The goal? To create a versatile surface-to-air system capable of engaging everything from jets to tactical ballistic missiles. After years of development, testing, and redesign, the system was renamed Patriot, a backronym for Phased Array Tracking Radar to Intercept on Target. The name itself revealed the system's revolutionary core: its radar. At the heart of the Patriot is its radar system, originally the AN/MPQ-53. Unlike older rotating radars, the Patriot used a phased array radar, a flat, electronically steered panel capable of tracking multiple targets simultaneously and guiding missiles with precision. The system operates as a battery, consisting of a radar set, an engagement control station, the command post, power generation units, and multiple launching stations, each carrying up to 4 missile canisters. The missile itself, the MIM-104, was initially designed for aircraft interception. A 2-stage solid-fueled missile guided by command updates from the radar, then homing in via track-via-missile technology. But the Patriot wasn't just another missile. It was designed for integration, allowing multiple batteries to coordinate defense across wide areas. This made it a layered shield against aerial threats. The Patriot remained relatively unknown until 1991. Then came the Gulf War, and everything changed. Iraqi forces, led by Saddam Hussein, launched dozens of Scud ballistic missiles against Saudi Arabia and Israel. The world watched in horror as these crude but deadly weapons threatened cities and bases. Enter the Patriot. For the first time in history, a missile defense system was used in actual combat to intercept ballistic missiles. Footage of Patriots streaking into the night sky became an iconic image of the war. U.S. officials declared success, claiming interception rates as high as 80% in Saudi Arabia and nearly 50% in Israel. To many, the Patriot had saved lives and proven its worth. But controversy soon followed. Independent analyses suggested that the Patriot's effectiveness may have been far lower, with actual successful interceptions possibly below 10%. The debate raged on. Was the Patriot a hero, or was its reputation built more on perception than performance? What was certain, however, was that missile defense was no longer science fiction. It was real, and it mattered. The Gulf War exposed flaws, but it also accelerated upgrades. The Patriot system began evolving rapidly. PAC-1, Patriot Advanced Capability 1, improved software for better interception of ballistic missiles. PAC-2, a redesigned missile with a larger warhead and greater lethality against tactical ballistic targets. PAC-3, a leap forward, smaller, more agile missiles using hit-to-kill technology, striking targets directly instead of relying on blast fragmentation. The PAC-3 turned the Patriot into a true missile defense system, not just an anti-aircraft weapon. It could intercept not only aircraft and Scuds, but also advanced ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and even some drones. Each new generation made the Patriot more precise, more lethal, and more reliable. Today, the Patriot isn't just an American weapon, it's a global defense network. More than 18 countries operate Patriots, including Germany, Japan, South Korea, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Poland, and most recently, Ukraine. Each country deploys the system to counter unique threats. In Japan and South Korea, it stands guard against North Korean ballistic missiles. In Israel, it forms part of a layered defense alongside systems like Iron Dome and David's Sling. In Europe, nations see it as a shield against Russian missile capabilities. The Patriot has become a cornerstone of U.S. alliances, symbolizing both military protection and political commitment. In 2022, Russia's invasion of Ukraine pushed missile defense back into the spotlight. Russia launched waves of cruise missiles, drones, and even advanced hypersonic weapons like the Kinzhal. Ukraine, with limited defenses, requested the Patriot. By 2023, the U.S. and allies had delivered Patriot batteries to the country. In dramatic reports, Ukrainian forces claimed to have intercepted multiple Russian Kinzhals, missiles previously thought unstoppable. The Patriot had once again proven itself on the battlefield, this time against one of the most advanced threats in existence. But the system isn't invincible. Patriots are expensive, require constant resupply, and can be overwhelmed by mass attacks. Still, they represent a critical lifeline for nations under missile threat. Despite its reputation, the Patriot is not without flaws. Cost. A single missile can cost $3 to $5 million, making sustained defense extremely expensive. Complexity. Operating a Patriot battery requires months of training and large crews. Oversaturation. If enemies launch dozens of missiles at once, even the Patriot can be overwhelmed. Accuracy disputes. From the Gulf War to Yemen, questions about true effectiveness remain. Critics argue that while the Patriot is powerful, it's not a silver bullet. It must be integrated into a layered defense system, one that includes early warning radars, other missile interceptors, and even fighter aircraft. So where does the Patriot go from here? Raytheon and Lockheed Martin continue to upgrade the system. The newest PAC-3 MSE, Missile Segment Enhancement, offers longer range, higher speed, and improved maneuverability. Integration with Aegis missile defense, THAAD, and space-based sensors is creating a multi-layered shield against the most advanced threats. And as hypersonic missiles emerge, the Patriot is being adapted once again, ensuring it remains relevant in the 21st century battlefield. From its birth in the Cold War, to the deserts of Iraq, to the skies over Ukraine, the Patriot missile system has become more than just a weapon. It is a symbol of defense, deterrence, and resilience. It is not perfect. It is expensive, demanding, and sometimes controversial. But for the nations that rely on it, the Patriot is often the difference between vulnerability and security. As new threats emerge, one truth remains clear. In the fight for control of the skies, the Patriot continues to stand watch. This has been Armory Unveiled. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Patriot missile system, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the world's most powerful weapons.